Hello, 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 Taurus. Okay, I think I had a little trouble there getting hold of that, but I think we're good. We recording, I hope. I hope we're recording. Oh my God, I'm so not technical. And and it drives me nuts. So Taurus, I shuffled all the cards. I'm just gonna pull them out now because I know you are not the most patient person on earth, whoever you are, Taurian. But oh, look at that! Those cards, fell out. And this says, "Get ready, get ready, get ready." Backwards, get ready. So I'm gonna put. I'm putting all the cards upside down, so I like to be surprised, and I want the cards to. Just going to do a quick shuffle while you're here. I want the cards to tell me what's coming for Taurus. I feel like you had a shift in October and things started to take off. So let's see how you're doing now. Let's see how you're doing now. Have you experienced different energy with the solar flares, and have you felt anything with the 5 planets retrograde? I'm going to leave those there. Okay, and let's see, who else is coming out to play? Let's do, I'm going to put that up here. Life purpose. I'm going to use quite a few decks here, just so you have a nice full reading November, because I'm so grateful for you. I'm grateful that you're tuning in. And if you've liked, subscribed, and shared, I like you even more. I am very grateful to that. So life purpose. I'm doing all the cards upright because I asked Spirit to accommodate only upright energy tonight, because I want positive messages, but factual messages. So if there is something you need to work on, it's coming out. It's coming out. So that's what everything is intention. If you set the right intention, then they respond in like. So whether they come out upright or not, I won't know on these cards until I turn them over. It doesn't really matter, because I asked for them to all be positive messages in the upright position. Actually, I'm going to leave the decks here for underlying energy in some of these. Put that there. The Pulp Tarot. Let's use the pulp. I love this deck. I wasn't using it for a while. I thought it was fresh, but I put it out in the last full moon, and when I started reading again, it seemed like it had calmed down a little. Sometimes you have to put your cards in time out. Look, everything is energy, and if the energy is off, you can work on it just like yours. If you're a little off, then first clear to make sure it's good energy. So you can do Palo Santo, burn some frankincense or sage, clear the negative energy, or just the energy. It doesn't have to be negative energy, just clear the energy so you have nice fresh energy. And you can use crystals to clear your energy. I have these, black crystals around tourmaline, my celestial, my amethyst pyramid. I don't know what this is. If anyone knows, put it in the comments. It's like green with black. It could be aventurine. I'm not sure. And then this is Tasmanian something. It's supposed to be really good for your third eye. I just like the color. And Merlinite. Isn't that a pretty one? It's more purple than it's showing up on the screen. And you would think because I have purple on, and my purple is showing up. Maybe against my pink it would show up. I don't know. All right. This is the Archangel card. I'm going to pick one from the middle. That's what I just heard. There we go. There's your reading. Archangel Michael. I can't forget you. Let's pick an Archangel Michael card. I'm going to do the same thing, Taurus. I am going to pick, let's see, so you can see. I'm going to pick one. Ooh, felt a lot of energy here. I'll put that there. All right, let's see. I'm always peeking at the cards underneath. Let's do first your tarot, okay? Oh, what a nice card. So I remember your reading because I know my Taurians, and they get back to me and they tell me what's happening. They, and if God forbid something I said didn't happen yet, but I have to tell you, this is time for you to trust your gut. Take that leap of faith. Go for it. There is opportunity for you. It's already presented itself. It's time for you to be fearless and just keep pushing forward. You have a lot more time here for the energy to be in your favor. You see this little hourglass here? I feel there's a lot more time for things to be moving forward for you. So whatever it is you're doing, don't just get lost in the doing of it. Make new contacts, reach out, make connections, let people know what you're doing, expand on the project or expand on the relationship, whatever it is that you're jumping into or taking the leap of faith on. Make sure you're using it for all it's worth. Okay, like squeezing the sponge out. Okay, squeeze all the water out of the sponge on this energy, because I feel like it's carrying you well into next spring, until to your birthday. So ride it out. You are on such a good wave, Taurus. Yeah, don't get stuck looking at, well, that didn't work out and that didn't work out. And Taurians will sometimes do that. They'll focus on, well, you said this was going to happen and it hasn't happened yet. So look at what has happened. Look for the hidden blessings. And if something didn't work out, ask yourself why. Why didn't it work out? What got in the way, or what stopped it, or what did it make room for? Lots of times when things don't work out our way, it's because the universe is saying, yeah, that's a good idea, but we've got a better one. So they'll put the kibosh on what you were looking to manifest. And all of a sudden, there you are looking at the hill. There's nothing happening there. And all the champagne is right behind you, right? But you haven't turned around to look because you're focusing on what hasn't happened, when the universe is saying, yeah, you had a good idea, but our idea is better, so we are going to bless you with something bigger and better and more expansive. So when things don't quite work out the way you thought they would or the way you wanted them to, instead of focusing on the negative, say, okay, this has changed. Why? I wonder what's coming. I bet it's something really good. And get excited about it. Manifest more. Okay, universe, whatever it is, whatever reason you had why you didn't want this relationship to work out, where's the better relationship? Bring it on. I'm ready. So, but if you stay stuck in dwelling on what didn't work out, the universe will take its time with you. Know that. Yeah, you are in a great, look at this, a 5 and a 7, a major arcana. Take the leap of faith. There are lots of things changing in your earthly life physically. So maybe you're moving, maybe you're changing jobs, maybe you're going from one career to the next career, or maybe your love life is changing for the better. Whatever it is for the better, because the 7 is also a change, but it's a spiritual change. It's your destiny. I always relate 7 to destiny, and I feel that you have done the hard work. You've peeled all the layers you can. You've done the shadow work where you've looked at your, why things happened the way they did in the past. What role did I play in that? I feel you've done all that, Taurus. And if you're one of the few that haven't, get on it, because Taurus is going to reap the benefits of all their hard work. So if you haven't worked hard yet, get on it as quickly as you can so that you can reap the benefits of all the hard work you've done. Looking at planting the seeds, practicing your instrument, getting in shape, doing meditations, learning more computer skills, learning AI, whatever it is. Get to work. Take that leap of faith. Have the confidence and trust the universe is sending you on this mission for a reason. Let's see what the school. The answers you're seeking involves going to school. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean a brick and mortar school, especially when I have a 5 and a 7 here. It could be an earthly school. It could mean you need a little extra education or accreditation, a certificate in something. It could also be going to the school. I love when on Facebook you see people say, I went to the school of hard knocks, or I went to the school of learning it the hard way. You know, going to school means what I just said, doing the work, looking at your intentions, making sure it's matched up with your integrity, making sure you have integrity. I'm sure you do if you've tuned in here. I'm sure you do. But school can be your family. Like, your family is teaching you so many lessons, whether you like them or not. They're teachers in a sense, or your coworkers, or your spouse, or your friend, your dear friend. Sometimes when things aren't working out, or you're feeling like challenged, you're learning that someone's teaching you a lesson, or someone treats you poorly. I hope not, but if that happens, look for the lesson. School is everywhere. Look at nature. What is nature teaching you? What is your cat or your dog, or your parrot teaching you here? Okay, what are you learning from your routine? Take a moment and look at your life, and if there's any area that it seems like it's mundane, or you haven't really gotten anything out of it. Let me move this up a little there so you can continue to see the cards. Look at what the lesson is. Look at what the possibilities are for expansion, for you to really let your hair down and claim your abilities and claim your ego. It's okay to have ego if it's a healthy one and there are good intentions behind it. We need ego to move forward sometimes and to have the confidence to do the things we need to do. So school, I call it the school of the universe, right? It's universal school. Pay attention. Just pay attention to the signs. Talk to your angels. I learn a lot from my angels, and when I ask for guidance, if I ask for them to intervene or change things or put the right people in my path to teach me, or to let my dreams be informative, it happens. So instead of being in fear, instead of being in worry, they want you to take a leap of faith. Whatever it is you need to move forward, ask your angels for. Don't stay stuck staring at the wall. Ask for help, and it will appear. It always does. And nutrition. You conduct healing work with your culinary skills. So Taurus, they want you to pay attention to your diet and and sharing what you've learned is important. So school, maybe you're the teacher here in this aspect, because you conduct healing work with your culinary skills. And I just read for Pisces, and it was all about them shining their light and being the teacher and sharing their intuitive gifts and their empathic abilities. For you, Taurus, I feel that you're with your self work you've done, the shadow work you've done with your self initiatives of leading a good life and doing the hard work and practicing and showing up when you're supposed to, maybe working a little harder than others. That's your way of teaching. Okay, you're teaching by example. So here, now I know a few Taurians, and I know one who's a great cook, a great baker, but the rest of them are, that's not their favorite thing to do. However, it's about the knowledge that you've attained from doing your own self-work that they would like you to share. So pay attention to that energy. Magician in the mirror. So here we have you taking a leap of faith, and here the magician is saying magic is in your energy field. It's magic right now. What you ask your angels to help you manifest, it will appear. So lucky you, Taurus. And I believe I wrote in your byline, more magic in November, because your magic already started in October. So I feel it is continuing. Walking away. Yep, walk away from anything. Walk away from self-doubt. Walk away from focusing on the negative and not the positive, okay? And walk away from anyone who isn't of your integrity. Because right now, you're walking your talk, and the opportunities are presenting themselves. So they're telling you, be ready for more. There's more coming. Be ready for it. Woman holding a heart. Oh, I love that. And be ready for love. If you haven't had love in a while, know that it's coming. And the 2 4s, talk. Here you go. Talk to your angels. If a partner is something that you would like to bring into your life, ask your angels for help. Ask your angels, instead of saying, oh, I never meet the right girl or I never meet the right guy, ask your angels for the honest, filled with integrity, accomplished, calm, whatever traits you admire in a person and you would like to include in your own life. Ask your angels for exactly what you want. They're ready to answer you with that magician there. It's coming in. The Pope cards. 9 of Wands. You've worked hard, Taurus. And I've said that in the beginning. You're on a great trajectory. Savor it and protect it. Okay? The hard work you've done isn't in the past. It is now a part of you. It is something you have become. You have to remember that. Like, you may have had a big success at one point, and now everything's been kind of humdrum. Here you are, a little stuck looking at what isn't working out or what hasn't worked out. Maybe the partner hasn't shown up yet, or the perfect gig, or the perfect house. But it's coming. It's right here. You have to ask for it. You have to be ready for it. You have to claim it. All the work you've done, that one amazing night, or that one great job, or that one incredible relationship you had, but then it fizzled out. But the spectacular part, you carry that in your heart always. It's always a part of you. Once you've experienced it, it's part of your DNA, right? It's part of your auric field. So keep it with you. Remind yourself how special you are. Remind yourself how hard you've worked. And allow that 9 of Wands to bring you that Ace of Pentacles. Holy moly. I gotta bring this back, and it's time to do close-up on the cards. Oh my good Lord. Yes. Your reading is a little more complicated than Pisces was. Pisces was blah, 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 blah. I haven't done Aries yet. I skipped over Aries to do Taurus. So here you are. This is a very interesting reading. Whatever you're going through emotionally or mentally right now, know it's temporary, and know that you have all the tools in your toolbox to overcome it. And if you feel a little insecure or not sure-footed, talk to your angels and just ask for what you want. But you have to be very clear, and I don't want to say demanding, because I always like benevolence, but state it very clearly. I always add now in earth time. The magician is present here, so whatever you do ask for, I feel you're going to get. And woman holding a heart, if it's love, make sure you're not stuck in an unhealthy relationship right now. It's time to walk away. Or an unhealthy job, or a place of insecurity and stagnation. It's time to leave that behind and claim what it is you want to be a part of your life, because all that you've already done is a part of you, and you're going to take it into your future, and it's going to reignite that energy of that one great night, that one great moment, that one great love. It's going to reignite that energy and kick it up a notch, because here's the Ace of Pentacles. Finances are coming in a big way. Okay? You got to get through this part. You got to get through the self-doubt or the self-loathing or wherever it is you're stuck. I almost want to take this card and throw it out, because it really doesn't belong here, because you have worked hard, you have shown up, you have put your own feelings aside sometimes for the bigger part of life. But this Ace of Pentacles is saying, walk away from the unhealthy situations here, because this gift is coming to you. And this is, and it is a gift. Everything's changing. The Tower. Woo! Now, in a personal reading, I would have more cards. I have more to go on. And I am going to ask for more information on this, because I can't pull the Tower card and not get clarity on that. What's going on with this Tower card? Do you mean what I think you mean, that everything in your life is changing for the better? I want validation on that. For the better? With the Magician, for the better? Let's see. The Tower. Could simply mean you are moving on. You are moving forward to bigger and better. Oh, yeah. Victory. You are moving on. Passion. News of good news coming in. Unexpected, but good news. Time for you to shine your light. Time for you to shine your light. Queen of Pentacles, too. Now, you are Taurus. Getting the Queen of Pentacles. That's a gift. She's giving you a gift. She's presenting something to you. Okay? And again, I think it's money. Okay? So there is some kind of offer coming up that's going to be a little bit bigger and a little bit better than perhaps what you're used to. But I'm going to put this Victory Six of Wands right here. Now, what's the underlying energy in this row? Awakening. So with this perfect card, perfect lineup here. So if you are stuck in negativity, if you are stuck in the woulda, coulda, shouldas of your life, know that it's, and if you do feel like, oh God, nothing's happening, let me move this up here. Nothing's happening. It's like I'm in stagnationville. It's the universe saying, take a minute, take a breath, figure out what you really want, and be clear in expressing that to your angels. What about the energy cards? What's underlying here? Wow. So you got the Magician, walk away from unhealthy situations. A woman holding the heart. Underlying energy is the World. So if you have been in flux in the romance department, this is telling you that everything is going to come full circle. So you are coming around now. You finished the old. Funny, I put it on top of walking away. You finished the old chapter. It's time for a new chapter. Is it going to be good? Well, with this Victory card here, with the Magician, the Ace of Pentacles, protect that which you've created. I'd say yes. I would say definitely yes. Oh, I already did this deck. Let's see. Archangel Michael. God is in charge. Oh, let's see. How do I do this card? Oh, can't seem to get it. There we go. God is in charge. As I said in the very beginning, sometimes Taurus is a little impatient. They want to know when, why, how, what color eyes. Know that once you ask for what you want, then just take a step back and let universe deliver in its own time. Ooh, Jack of Hearts. There's love coming in for some of you, okay? And it's a look at that pure. This love that's coming in is real. So if you think it's too good to be true, know that it's real. It's pure. Okay? It is pure. Trust. I love when I have to tell you, ask for what you want, talk to your angels, believe it's on its way, trust, and allow it to come in God's time. Remember, God is in charge. God is in charge because it's the real deal. It's the real thing. And now the Archangel cards. Oh, Eight of Thought. Eight of Thought. Let's see what this is about. I will read this to you. Again, I thank you, Taurians, for tuning in. This is an amazing read. And I know you had a good read in October. So you're riding the wave. Keep riding it and make the most of it. Be like one of those surfers who does tricks on the surfboard and says, look at me, look where I'm going. Because the bigger you shine your light, I feel the more energy you're going to accrue. Is that a right word? I'm so tired right now, I'm not sure. But Eight of Thought. You may feel as though you're restricted. That's this right here. That's this part. You may feel as though you're restricted by the circumstances you find yourself in right now, but that is just an illusion. Make a promise to yourself to refuse to be stuck in a situation that's making you unhappy. Hence the take a leap of faith. Time to go. You've established yourself already. You've done the work. You're going to protect what you've created, and you're going to expand on it now. Don't wait for someone to come to the rescue when you can free yourself. So Eight of Thought, I feel this card is telling you your biggest obstacle right now in your life are your own thoughts. So watch your thoughts. Keep your thoughts positive. Keep your self-talk very positive. I'm so excited. Good things are coming. I'm so happy I got that Ace of Pentacles. I know money is on the way. I'm so happy I got that 44. I know that love is walking into my space at any moment. I got the Six of Wands, victory on all fronts. And the Magician is here to help me continue to create the magic. Wow. Good job, Taurus. You're on a good roll, so keep it going and let no one steal your joy ever, 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 ever. I send you love and light. Thank you for subscribing, and make sure you hit the notification bell so you know when I go live. Thanks for joining. And happy Thanksgiving. Not New Year yet.